Hey Tubes Blazer Project. Well, give you an update. Last video we made a little bit of an oil burner. Well, it worked out well. Proof of concept confirmed, but I'm going to show you something that happened off camera real quick. You can see it got hot and this started to freaking melt. Yeah, it's thin, but I mean, my welding gloves did not stand a chance, so we're still going to use this, don't worry, but we're doubling it up with what's in the truck and going to make a bit of a wood stove instead with an oil drip. Now in toolbox, which I've got to transfer, got fire brick, another pail, some more pipe and so forth, which are going to be going in the overhang for the blazer. That way I have a little bit of heat out there. Now this is going to be critical and also help, but I got to do some mock-up and see where I'm going to put all this beforehand. But today I've got to do some sandblasting, but I don't want to do it out here. I mean, it is freaking cold. So instead, we're going to make a bit of a sandblasting box, and it's on the cheap. Move this fan out of the way. Got that little heater I got going. So when I mean on the cheap, I mean around 30 bucks. Altogether, remember, prices may vary where you live. So here's what we got. Got a clear lid, a heavy duty lid, kitchen cleaning gloves, the respirators. Those aren't for me, you'll see that, what they're going to be used for, and a heavy duty box. Now don't skimp out on the box. Get a real good thick plastic. Don't get the cheap clear one because they will break, and also they are a bit of a hassle. So I got my other sandblaster right there. This is my little handheld one, and I mean, it's perfect for getting in here and everything. So we're going to start with the lid and get that squared away, and hopefully this time the rivets actually work in keeping it together. And then we're going to seal it up the sides with some clear silicone sealant, because we do not want the sand coming out through the cracks and into our faces. So I'm going to get to marking a few things out, and we're going to get to it. Well, I sort of goofed up, but I can make it work. Alright, this is about what you want. Now you can tell I screwed things up a little, but hey, it'll work for what I want to do, so don't take me the other way. Top part, all I did start with a hacksaw blade, but I soon found out a razor edge knife works just as well, and that made a cleaner cut. Now to cut the clear plastic without making it crack, got a propane torch out and heated the blade up. You're going to want at least 4 or 5 of those, because they will dull, and I just cut myself a top, and well, you can see that it doesn't exactly fit, but what can I say, it is what it is, and I can easily make this work at another time. But for now, I'm just going to dart inside and get some tape. So I'm going to get this taped up, and then we're going to start at the main body, get all that ran, get the air compressor set, because I got the cleaning bead media, and we're going to go to town with that little monster. So here we go. Alright, went inside, got some packing tape, put several layers over the top and everything like that. That'll work for now. I'm going to be trying to find a piece of plexiglass to stick over this, but for temporary, yeah, screw it. And I'll just put it back down and it'll work. just as long as I don't push up too hard on it. Talk about a fail on camera. Oh well, things happen. But got a hole for the air hose. I mean, just drilled it in, walled it out, and so forth. But now comes for the fun part. Need to make holes big enough for your hands to go through and most your arm, but you do not want them big enough the dust and everything goes through. Plus also getting some good kitchen gloves, welding gloves, whatever you got, will help too. I decided to get these 3-layer gloves, so they'll work out nice. Which means they'll be able to block the sand, I hope. If not, I'll get pelted and I'll go inside and get the welding gloves. But other than that, I'm going to start by basically make a fist, draw a circle around it, and there you should go. I'm going to do some work to it and I'll bring you guys back when I get the chance. So just hang tight. Alright, holes are cut. Just put your hand through, get them tight, but still got full range of motion and so forth. Plus also, if you're wearing a sweater or a jacket, creates a nice seal. But easy to get your hand back out. Do that to both sides. You're golden. Now I drilled 5 holes basically, and use a specialty bit that has the cutting edge right along the whole thing. They're mainly meant for metal, but hey, works for plastic, so I'm not going to complain. Now we got to make one little addition, which is going to be back here, which is what the air masks are for. Now in here there's going to be some air pressure built up. We need that to escape, but we do not want all the dust going everywhere. So plan is we're going to drill some holes, make an air exit, but the dust is also going to get forced out through there as well. That's where the air masks come in. We're going to trap it in these and basically just use these to make sure I don't fill the garage up with dust and dirt and everything else. So I'm going to get to that. Plus also we can use the rubber band straps on them to keep them in place. So I'm going to get to work on that, and then we're going to start blasting. So we're nearly done. Alright, filter's mounted. There's a bunch of holes back there. It ain't pretty, ain't perfect. There's a few holes that are open, but did that on purpose to allow actual air to get out. But now I got a part in there, plus my little gun. I'm going to reset the tripod real quick, so bear with me. Shorten it up. Lower the camera down. The life and fun of a YouTuber. That works a 40-hour job. Well, 40+ hour job. Okay. Let's see what this does. Let's raise you guys up. Hang on a moment. There we are. Zoom you out a little. I'll get my gloves on and we'll go to town. See how she does. Because a friend of mine needs these parts ASAP. Because his car squeals like a pig, and these will help get rid of a few things. So, whoa. tight. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna stop right there and pull it out. Still kicks up dust, but what am I gonna do? Expect that you can see it works. So I'm gonna get to sandblasting all these dang things and basically just get to work. So I'm going to shut you off and bring you back for the end result. So hang tight. Well, you can see the mess that's made. So you're going to make a mess if you do it my way. So the top got etched. I'm going to get a piece of plexiglass for it. So that's going to be fun. Back here, I'm going to have to stick a small fan with a filter on it or something just to get the dust down. But you can't argue with the result. I mean, these two pulleys, yeah, I still got some more blasting work to do. You can see the rust on them. This one, I got the front mostly done. Got to get the grooves. Still got some work to do on the back. But, I mean, for what it's worth, this is a lot easier to clean up than you think. So overall, I'm calling that a success, even though it created a mess for under 30 bucks. Go get a Rubbermaid tow, have some ingenuity, and build yourself one. And I mean, they're simple, easy, and even with what I did, I learned a few things, and there you go. So I'm gonna close this out. I got some cleanup to do. Camera's about to die. Battery's probably shot. Gonna definitely need to also invest in some new cameras, but these are gonna have to work for now. So I'll talk to you guys all later. Like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Facebook. I'll catch you guys all on the flip side. Peace.